Way. 4 hours of sleep today. Ooh. Yeah, I know. I knew you were having some issues. I didn't realize it was that long of an ER trip, though. I woke up late this morning to find out that my work's VPN was down. So I went to go log in, and I couldn't. And then it took them about an hour to get it fixed. And by that point, I was all ready to go. Well, as soon as my computer... Oh, that's good that it was a short one. So, I mean, yeah, it could have been worse. So, but so when my computer finally... Oh, yeah, his ER trips for sure. When my computer finally connected to my network, it was like, oh, hey, you have an update that I can download now. And so we're going to do that. We're going to download it, and we're going to go ahead and install that. So after the VPN came back up, I was down for another half hour while my computer decided to update, and it restarted like 5 times for the update. It was great. So today was a very frustrating day at work. I didn't get nearly as much done as I was hoping to. So funny thing. Oh, you drove your... Oh. Wait, oh, you drove yourself. Oh, yeah, the script, the shot, and a sleepy pie shot. Yeah, that wouldn't have worked because you would have had to drive home. Well, I mean, to be completely honest, I understand why, because if Fancy did take sheep, then Dino would have had to go too. Or they would have had somebody, you know, would have had to have somebody come and watch Dino. So I can completely understand why that was the case. You have no clue what happened at work today? Oh, that is amazing. Like, that is so abnormal. Because my understanding is that when you take off of work, you still are kind of half at work. So, which I know plenty of people that are like that. I'm kind of like that too. Unless my wife makes me not have my phone with me. Oh, that was bad. That was not what I wanted to do. Thought I was going to be able to kick it over. So, yeah, I know, it's horrible. I think my biggest problem with completely logging out is that so much of my work relies on knowing what conversations are happening so I can, like, put responses together that don't ignore things that have already been talked about. So, like, for me, it's if I kind of keep halfway there and just know what's going on, then when I get back, I don't have to spend a good whole day trying to get caught up on everything or risk missing stuff. Yeah, I can't hold on to work anymore. That's a good version of that song. Someone needs to actually record it. But no, so I typically will try to figure out what's going on just because I don't want to have to spend so long being down and trying to figure out what's going on. But, well, if I do miss something, actually, I ended up almost causing a huge issue with a state once because I didn't realize something we had talked about. It was in a, I mean, it wasn't entirely my fault because they didn't communicate it correctly. So I was not aware of it, but unfortunately, doesn't matter when you're the one that signs the response and it goes out without crucial information. And while you can explain it, they're like, okay, well, we need to make sure this doesn't happen again. And so it's just like, oh, great. Like, I didn't actually do anything wrong, but it sure is coming across like I did something wrong. Ooh, this is a good wand for this early. No! I thought there would be enough blood there to put me out. So, so this was kind of funny. Logged on to finish Hollow Knight tonight. And Hertz can tell you just how kind of ridiculous it was. I was like, okay, I've done all the story stuff. I'm ready. I can go fight the final boss. So we're going to go ahead. And I went to the final boss and went and beat him first try. So I literally, you know, in the whole like, hey, we might beat the game tonight. I literally beat the game in the first 10 minutes of tonight's stream. And so I was just like, okay, well, thankfully, oh yeah, it was ridiculous. I was just sitting there wailing on him, and like I was worried about I was going to die. I was like, I thought there was another phase or two by the time I got done. So it was a little bit of a surprise that he was just done. Especially since I remember the first time I played this, I played it. It took me, oh gosh, it took me hours just to beat him the first time. So I was like, okay, well, we're going to go and we're going to look at some of the other endings and try to get some of the other endings. And then I got sucked into, in order to get any of the other endings, you have to get a certain charm that I wasn't quite ready for. So I had to go and collect stuff in order to go open up the area. And then we went to the area and there was a ton of saw blades that are just a pain in the butt. I hate saw blades. If I ever see another saw blade, I'm going to like scream at it. Not really, but maybe if I were to see it like tomorrow, I would. All right, that's gonna blow up here in a minute. So we're gonna move out of the way. We're just gonna let it kind of do its thing. And why couldn't have this been the daily? This one was so much better than the actual daily. Alright, so that already blew up. Is there anything else up here? Oh, come on, run that fire up there. Yes, yes, it worked. Okay, so now it ran that fire up there, and it's going to go and burn all of this oil off over here. Still have time to finish up Hollow Knight. Well, so, I mean, I finished it. I beat the game. I got credits. So the real question was, you know, what am I going to do with the rest of the stream? I wasn't ready to kind of move on. I was in a Hollow Knight mood. So I was like, I'm going to keep playing. So, like, the other endings are all optional at this point. I might, at some point, go back and do it again. Might do this, you know, the Soul Steel mode, the Steel Soul mode or whatever, some of the other modes that are there. But as far as the actual game, like, I beat it. It's done. I don't have to go back to it if I don't want to. So I was trying to decide whether I was going to go to Oxygen Not Included or Noida or... So I decided to come to Noida. Part of that's strategic because when I'm done, hopefully one of the Noida streamers that I watch, who has a fairly large group, a fairly large audience, he's like one of the main Noida streamers. Yeah, and Noida does match with Hollow Knight, you know, and it's, you know, spooky season, being a wizard and casting magic spells, like, that matches pretty well. But the hope is that he gets on, he normally gets on at about 10:30 or 11 my time, so he's running late again. And then I can raid to him and potentially get, you know, a few more followers that will get me closer and closer to affiliate. I've been sitting at 36 for a few days, so... Alright, here it goes. And knew the shootout was coming. I didn't realize it was going to go that well for me, though. Yeah, that was not a good idea. I should have just taken the L on the gold, but oh well. Ooh. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. I'll take that. Wah, wah. Ooh, what's it going after now? Pollen is so much fun. You can have up to 4 wands. A streaming TikTok. Oh, I'm at 37 today? Sweet. You mean like stream on TikTok as well? Or just like a TikTok for advertising streams? I gotta admit, I'm horrible with all the social media stuff. I can have 4 wands at a time. Hurts. So if I get another one that I want to keep, I have to get rid of one of the other ones. The nice thing, though, is that these starter wands are usually ones you'll get rid of. Oh, clips on a TikTok account. Oh, okay. Yeah, I could definitely use some help on that because I have no idea what to do there. In fact, that just reminded me I need to go and download VODs so I actually have them. Yeah, the bug spanking clip. Oh my gosh. Oh, I never shared that in the Discord. I should. Actually, Hurts, if you want to share it over in the Discord, you should. It was hilarious. So in Hollow Knight, there's a bug that you find in one of the areas, and you talk to him, and then you go somewhere else, and he's gigantic. And so his butt is hanging out somewhere else, and you can hit it with a sword. And he's like, was that you that's been, you know, disturbing my rear end, basically, is what he says. Because you're hitting it with a nail. And he's like, it wasn't an entirely unpleasant experience. Yeah, it was great. It was awesome. As I would say, as I put it, I did not have, or Hertz was the one that had said, oh yeah. Hertz was the one that was like, yeah, I didn't have spanking a big giant bug's ass on my bingo card for the night, but here we are. And I had to agree. All right, guys, what else can I find here? So I probably have enough gold that I... Oh, that was bad. I have enough gold that I could go into the Holy Mountain. I was hoping to find another flask, though. It's hopefully something that would allow me to get out of the Holy Mountain without blowing it up. Yeah, Hertz hasn't actually seen a Holy Mountain yet. 'Cause I didn't make it the last one. Oh, dang those frogs. The frogs are literally the worst enemy in the game. They're the most dangerous because of when you run into them and the fact that they can do 100 damage. I think they can do up to 200 damage. And you only have usually about 100 or so when you run into them. So like their attacks they'll jump at you and they'll do anywhere from 10 to 200 damage. And it's random. It really sucks. Oh, I am over here. Okay, good. Good. All right, let's blow this up. Drained a bunch of this water. Oh, I almost didn't get out of there in time. That would have sucked. That would have been a dumb ways to die kind of clip. There we go. Now I can drain a whole bunch of that water. Okay, I do have something that has light. So I can actually see in here. Problem is, it's not great to have the pollen, because the pollen can hurt me. Ping. Oh, gotta let all the water drain so that I can get in here without drowning. Getting close. All right. This is actually really nice having this. No, definitely don't want to go there. Spooky. Not really what I wanted, but I'll take it. Oh, that guy's gonna die. Wah, wah. Burninating in the countryside. right, so laughing at football, of course, always. I don't get a chance to laugh at football very much anymore. I mean, I wish I could have laughed at Kansas State football after this weekend, but that unfortunately didn't happen. I'm guessing I'm laughing at the, not the Steelers, right? Who do the Steelers play? All right, Fancy, you can't do that to me. You can't ask if I want to laugh at football and then just not tell me what it is I'd be laughing. Oh, here we go. Okay. Steelers, George Pickens caught a pass in the end zone. Right foot touched the ground on 2 separate occasions, but his left foot never touched the ground. It was ruled and upheld as an incomplete pass. Yes, the Giants. That's right. I mean, that's the correct calling, or that's the correct ruling then, if the same foot touched twice. No, the football to really laugh at is the Bears from yesterday. I'm assuming you saw that, right? Oh yes, it is hilarious it actually happened, but honestly, I think the Bears against the Commanders was even funnier. I mean, it sucks for any Bears fans, but thanks so much, Hertz. Appreciate it. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that my the guy I want to raid was going to be on so I could raid him, but he's not here yet. I'm probably going to hang on until he does, even if no one else jumps in. Yeah, oh my gosh, I can't imagine being a Bears fan. Alright, this is very, very tedious, but I really want to get this. There's extra max health, and there is also a health refill over here. I just have to get to them. Wait, what? There's no... Huh? I was expecting there to be a pathway down there. Oh, I have to go down here. That's no fun. Alright, well, I'm going to try to dig through here and see if I can get all the way through. This will be worth it, though. To not have to worry about drowning. Oh, I know. That's why I'm trying to do this, though, so I can get that. There's a health refill down here, too. So what I'd like to be able to do is okay, so this is the max health. That's good. I want to get this first anyway, because if I get the max health after I get the health refill, then I get extra max health, but it doesn't fill it up. All right, so we're going to let all those die. Uh-oh. Not what I wanted to see. That guy is pretty scary. I don't know if he's going to follow me all the way over here. Thankfully, I'm pretty... Yeah. Let's say... Okay, well, I guess I'm not getting that health refill. Or no, actually, I could. I just have to come in from the other side. It's going to be interesting. You know what? No. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. I'm going to come down here. I'm just going to get the one in the holy in the holy mountain. And then I will... Then I know I have one there later. Is that better, Sheep? Oh, here we go. Alright, so first of all, I want to take that fire off of there, because that's kind of annoying. We're going to get rid of this. Want this one. Good teleport wand. I don't want any of those. Alright, don't need that. That would be nice to have to dig with. Yeah, we're going to take that. Alright, so we've got... There's my damage wand. This is a digging wand. I don't want that on there. Pollen. Yeah. That's a decent digging wand. Alright, now I can get out of here without... Yeah, I can get out of here without breaking this. There we go. That thing needs... There we go. I was like, that thing needs to die. And it needs to die quickly. And now it's dead. So I don't have to worry about it anymore. Alright, so I don't have quite enough gold now for me to be comfortable with where I'm at. So I am going to have to explore some more. Because I am going to need to start upgrading stuff. Oh, man, it doesn't have enough charge. This is good initial damage for these first couple zones, but I'm going to be getting pretty quick. Going to need to get a lot more damage at once. Well, can't save that. Peekaboo. That was great. And dig a little hole, shoot an arrow right through there. Peekaboo, you're dead.